One really cool thing about the aquatic experience is getting to see stuff that I'm not going to normally run into in my aquarium store. One such thing that's fascinated me by the past couple of shows that I've been to have been terrariums and vivariums. We were really lucky this year to have a great vendor called Vivariums In The Mist. I'm going to introduce you to Paul, and he's going to tell you all about it. It's coming up right after this. Hey YouTube, this is pecktec, and I am really excited about vivariums and terrariums lately. So when I ran across Vivariums In The Mist at the aquatic experience, I had to stop and just do an interview and show you guys all this stuff. Keeping a vivarium or terrarium is, I'm told at least, a lot less work than keeping a standard aquarium. But you still get that kind of fun, wholesome feeling of keeping plants inside a box. It's a win-win, but don't take my word for it. Let's talk to Paul from Vivariums In The Mist. Hi Paul, tell me about your company.
Well, the company's name is Vivariums In The Mist. We started back in 2013, and we specialize in vivariums, planted displays, whether for hobbyists, zoos, aquariums, doctors' offices, so similar to aquarium, but with terrestrial plants.
Tell me, what sizes, you've got a wide variety of sizes here.
Well, we have anything from a small 12 by 12 18 zoom head up to a 36 by 18 by 36 custom Sherman tanks build.
What's the approximate lifespan once you set one of these things up? Do you have to trade this stuff out quite often or rarely? Or?
Well, with a vivarium, you're trying to create, a popular buzzword is bioactive, so you're trying to create or replicate a natural ecosystem within this vivarium. So you have the animals, in our case we specialize in dart frogs, so those animals create waste, and then within the substrate you have living organisms, you have microfauna, you have isopods, springtails. Those break down the waste of the animal, they break down leaves as they decay, and they turn it into nutrients, things that could be used by the plants. So it's a living ecosystem. So I've had some going on almost 10 years, and besides trimming the plants, I've never done anything else. Obviously feed the frogs, but haven't changed anything out.
So really, so it's actually a pretty low maintenance, like especially compared to aquariums, right?
Absolutely. In fact, you try to, just like an aquarium, try to automate everything. So you have an automatic misting system on it. Besides adding leaf litter occasionally as it decays, because you always want a fresh layer in there, feeding the animals, of course, there's really not much other maintenance except trimming the plants as they grow. So it is a lot less maintenance. Aquarium, some of the frogs can have specialized conditions, but if you create the right conditions for the animal, it's fairly simple to maintain.
Is there a big difference? Is it easier to maintain a larger one or a smaller one? Is there a big difference that way?
Well, you know, a lot of the animal species, the frog especially, can dictate, because if you put a small thumbnail in a huge tank, it may be hard to feed that frog. It may be hard to make sure they're getting enough food. So for the animal's sake, sometimes you actually put some species, thumbnails, bromeliads, in a smaller tank. But in general, I don't find too much of a difference. It's the right plant selection. So if you put smaller, slow-growing plants in a small tank, it could be just as easy as a big tank with the right type of plants.
Looks like you guys have a really large amount of plants for sale too. What are the typical kind of plants that you would see in this sort of setup?
Well, you're using a lot of tropical species because obviously these are tropical animals. So a lot of miniature orchids, bromeliads, a lot of climbing species, ficus, peperomias, those type of tropical species.
Do you sell the plants on your website, or is that just at the show?
We don't actually sell from our website. So we have a showroom in Floral Park, Queens. We do have a lot of big exhibits on display there for people to come and look at. And from our showroom, we do sell plants and supplies you need to build your own. Or, of course, we build for customers. And we do sell locally at the shows.
So you can special order some of these things?
Yeah, if a customer, something specifically they can't find somewhere, they can email us and we'd be happy to help them out.
And what's the best place to find you guys?
If you want to find us on social media, Instagram and Facebook, look for Vivariums In The Mist, and our website is vivariuminthemist.com. If anybody wanted to email us, it's info@vivariumsinthemist.com.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time, Paul.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, guys, I hope you like that. I've got more stuff coming. I'm planning a little bit longer video. I'm not sure if it'll be next week or the week after that, but I'm going to try this new Premiere thing that YouTube's doing. I noticed a lot of people are doing that lately, and basically what it is, if you don't know, is you schedule the video ahead of time, so you're going to see an alert that it's going to come up. But you'll know exactly when it's going to start, and I'll probably start at my traditional Saturday at midnight or Sunday at midnight, depending on your point of view. And what happens is, while the video plays, I'm going to be there in a chat room, so there'll be like a live chat, and we'll all watch it, at least the first playthrough together, kind of like a live stream. Then after that, it just kind of plays as normal. It seems pretty fun, and it kind of makes watching a video more like a group experience. I'll give an alert maybe by Wednesday if I think I'm going to do the premiere that weekend, and just kind of give you a heads up that it's coming up. I've got kind of a longer, sprawling aquatic experience video. I like to do it before too much time goes along. You know, I don't want it to be kind of old news by the time you guys see it, but I do have my own take on how the aquatic experience went down and really my impressions of it. And I kind of I'm trying to think of a different way to do it. I've been watching a lot of people's come up, and one thing I don't want to do is make the same video as this person and that person and that person. Basically, I've got one more product to show you guys. It's a product that you'll probably be seeing here in my house real soon. I shot the winners of the shrimp contest and the crazy prices that they are. I shot all the tanks from the aquascaping contest, but you know, there's been like 3 videos on that already. So I'm trying to figure out a new kind of different way to show you all these things. I also did a really cool collaboration video with Tank Tested. Be sure to check that out. I'm not sure if that video is going to be live by the time you see this, but be sure to, if you haven't subscribed to Tank Tested, you should check him out. He's great. Hey, Tubes. Hey, buddy. He's being extra friendly today. There he goes. Swim along. Oh, and I almost forgot, if you really are interested in terrariums and vivariums, I'm subscribed to exactly one channel dedicated to this, and it's great. It's called Serpa Design by Tanner Serpa. There's his Instagram and his logo. He does a really fantastic job. I really enjoy his channel. I've been kind of powering through a lot of his videos in the past couple of days. I have a feeling that a terrarium or vivarium or both is in my near future. Don't know if I'll be doing the poison dart frogs, but I don't know. Seems pretty cool. And if you're interested in Vivariums in the Mist, I've got all their contact information down below. Be sure to check them out. And tell them I sent you. So until next week, follow your bliss, keep a clean tank, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I've noticed a lot of people are doing. It seems like kind of a fun. It makes watching a video more. I don't know. I got a lot of good footage, and I'm kind of anxious to see how. I don't want it. I like it to be. It's a product that you might be seeing in this on my. I've got a.